my name is Fizz. How y'all doing today? Thanks so much for joining ARK Survival Building Series with Fizz. How y'all doing? Welcome back. We're back on the center map again. Welcome. As a reminder, you can click on the screen right now. There's a part 1, 2, and 3 of this build videos for this base. And today is part 4, and I think today will be the last day that we build on this because you guys have wanted me to build other stuff. If you click on part 3, comment down below on that. Or you can comment down here, it doesn't matter. And I want to hear what you exactly guys want me to build. There was a little confusion about the last one. You guys were telling me, like, space shuttles and this stuff, like, actual things that would look good in ARK. Like, I'm talking about, like, housings and bases and castles and stuff. Like, you know, ARK, you can't really build, like, a space genre because there's no, like, futuristic stuff. The metal does not look futuristic at all. Maybe when the tech tier comes out, maybe you can build stuff like that. But for the most part right now, more like modern, medieval, and kind of, you know, other stuff. But hey, it is what it is. Comment down below what you want me to build, and we'll get started. So, hopefully, you clicked on the links. You've watched all 3. We have this amazing looking base. Looks pretty cool. It's a very, the point of this build was to be a very experimental on this part. And I think we did it pretty well. Pretty well on experimental. And what I mean about that is getting different shapes. So if you look at the entire, like, build itself, it's very shapy. So it's got a very flat front, then it goes off the sides, then it's got a point. Like, I wanted to see how many different kind of shapes I can get with a build like this, and it kind of works, to be honest. It's very interesting to see how I did that. So what we're gonna do today, though, is finish this up. Which I wanted to do is make a building over here, and explain how to place elevators. So I've taken the liberty, and I've already placed all the walls down. Nothing too special. But people have asked me, how do you get the perfect placement for platforms for the elevators? And it's quite tricky a little bit, but if you know what you're doing, it's quite easy. So, as you can tell, right, the elevator track, which is an elevator track, does have some snap points, yeah? So, it can snap stuff. It can snap to other stuff if it wants. It's, like, as you can tell, it's snapping to, like, the walls, and it usually snaps to foundations and pillars. But over here, I've taken the liberty to make sure there's no snap points for it. Now, if there is a snap point, for instance, like right here, if you wanted to place it on this wall, but you can't really get it to place on this wall because it keeps snapping to that, it's a very simple trick for this, what you can do. So, you want to have it in the middle, right? All you need to do is get a certain amount of distance away and look up a little bit. Now, you have the track on a non-snap point area, so you can put it anywhere you want, and basically, you can just get as close as possible as you want and start placing it. Now, the problem with doing it like this, obviously, it's very hard to get it lined up perfectly. So be prepared to waste a couple of them. I know they're very expensive, but, I mean, if it's an elevator that you're going to have as your main elevator and you want to make it look perfect, then you might as well waste a couple of them to make sure it's perfect. Now, over here, it's not sticking out at all, which I was actually kind of surprised that it wasn't snapping at anything. So what I'm going to do is just quickly place it down, like boom. So I'm going to double check, make sure that's straight. And I could do this. There's a couple things. I kind of like having it stick out, to tell you the truth. What I mean about that is right now it's outwards this way, right? I could do is destroy these walls. Destroy this and actually place it in more towards the wall. Now, the problem with this is sometimes you cannot place the walls after, so you have to be very careful. So I'm assuming with this one, I am not going to be able to place a wall back. So what I'm going to do is just grab some walls. Delete all that. So I'm going to line this up closely as possible. This is just going to be testing anyways. So I want it as far back as possible. Just place it there. Now, let's see if I can place a wall. Okay, so I can place a wall on this one. Very good. So what I can do is just place these if I really wanted to. So I can do this is destroy all of these. Now it's probably not going to be level, but it is what it is. This is more of experimental to show you guys anyway, so don't matter. Yeah, I don't live here anyways. But a lot of people have asked me, how do you line up your elevator so perfect? On my survival and stuff. Now, the good thing about these is they have a pretty good snap point like so, like that. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to place these. Now, if you can tell there's a lag when I'm placing these, that is because we're at its pretty much maximum snap points, like how many blocks we can place in this general area. So it is very laggy because of that. And when you get to this point, you kind of want to stop using intersects. And what I mean about that is, see, all of this is kind of like intersecting on other blocks. You don't really want to do this. The reason why ARK's coding is terrible, so when you do something like that, it causes like a lot of problems. So like, instance, these right here, this is bad. This causes lag. Just the engine trying to multiply all the divisions and everything about the intersection of blocks and stuff. And then when you do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, it starts to be really bad. And it's actually a bug. It's a coding bug. Somehow they haven't figured it out yet on how to freaking fix it, because as you can tell, I drop about almost 20 something frames when I'm doing, well, you can't tell, but I drop pretty much like 20 something frames when I'm starting to play stuff like this. It's pretty bad, you know, but it is what it is. ARK's early access, maybe they'll get it fixed. I mean, it is the Unreal Engine. I don't know why they haven't got it fixed yet, but who knows. Maybe they should hire me to bug fix all their building problems. I could give them like 20 bugs off the bat. The amount of bugs I found in this game for building wise is crazy. Alright, so now you have that. It's kind of in the wall. It's not too bad. Now you're going to have a problem with this now. See, this is not going to snap in. Now, we could do the large one. Should we do the large one? Not really, because it doesn't look that well. I mean, it's kind of just like meh. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out one more. And you could place it, two more, sorry, I meant to say. You could place the large one, but I'm not placing the large one. No, 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 no. That's stupid. That's stupid. Let's do the medium instead. There's the medium. And there you go. There's the medium one. So now, all you need to do is just make it go down. And get rid of these. Oops, I made it stop. Ah! What happened? What did I just do? Hey, stupid game. I didn't mean to destroy you. There you go. Let it go all the way down. Then I'll destroy the other ones. Okay. Now destroy. Okay, well that's another coding bug. As you can tell, ARK is pretty stupid when it comes to coding. Another way to fix this, let's do it down here. I need to get rid of two of these. Okay, see if I can just place that there. So, yeah. Okay. And there you go. That's how you fix it. And that's how you place an elevator. That's how I placed one. This one's not very straight. It's for the most part straight. I could have moved it over more, but it's more for demonstration to show you guys how to get it done. But the reason why I like to keep a little gap, now a lot of people don't like to keep a gap. The reason why I like to keep a gap is the allowing of you to bring it up and down. So for instance, if I'm up here and the elevator's way down there, if I put this completely underneath this block, I will not be able to click on this. But now I can just go over to it and click on it to bring it up. That's why I like to have it a little bit out, so that way you can have a enable it to be clicked on. But yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool elevator system, and that's how you do the elevator. Alrighty, welcome back. So I just spent really quickly off camera building the foundation. Reason why it just takes a long time. Um, yeah. So anyway, so what I'm thinking about is doing is we could do a bird building going this way. I think maybe. Or we can leave it open and do a building that's going this way. Like more like kind of a storage building that looks like. Let's see. What would I want to do? Thinking like I don't know. Let's see. So if I just place down like 1, 2. Place our first dino door, yeah? Now what I would do with this? Well, I could do something like this and curve it. Like that. I already placed it wrong. Like I said, curve it. Maybe go 2 curves. And then have it flush this way. And then maybe do like 1 here. Here. Was it 1 or 2? 2? Like that. Whoops, not like that. Yeah, let's do, what the hell is, no, it is 320, right? Yeah. Like that. I'm just trying to figure out what the layout's gonna be. Might as well, you guys wanted step by steps anyways a little bit. I want to have it extend more. Alright, so now what I need to do is extend these out. But how far am I going to be able to extend these out? That's the problem I'm going to be running into. Because these are going to need... I don't know how I'm going to place this. Let's see, I can place this one though. And place that. Okay, so let's get on to the speed build and let's, yeah, let's go. So, I decided we were gonna make this small little building first. I didn't really know exactly what I was gonna do for it, but I quite like it. If you can tell during the speed build, it it's not bad. It's a very interesting kind of design. It looks good. I like it. It's a very small little building. Oh wait, and it can hold a Quetzal. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. It's not too big. It's not really too small. You can fit a Quetzal very comfortably inside. You could probably even build some platform stuff on it. You could put some RGs in here if you really wanted to as well. Um, yeah, it's not too bad. And it's like up there, the roofing. It's a jigsaw puzzle. So like this one goes first, and this one, and then on this side it was this side first, and that side. Roofing's very complicated. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, a little tired. And you have this little shape. I don't know. I don't really mind this little section sticking out. It's not too bad. So that is the little flyer building kind of thing, and you can put like chests and stuff in here. I don't know. It's cool, and I like doing the drop down stuff. It makes it adds more stuff, adds more dimension to it. So this building though. This building, I don't really know exactly what I want to build on it, to be honest. What I'm thinking is going to happen is the second floor. There might be a second floor. What we'll do, this is what my processing right now is. It almost has the same shape as like the compound. So what I'm thinking is what we're going to do is when we get to the second floor, we're going to cut off. So it would be 1, 2, and then there would be another one that goes this way instead, then this way, and then back that way, and then that, and then there'll be like a huge balcony kind of thing in the front. We could probably do that. I'm not too sure if that's gonna work yet, though. And I'm thinking, if I do that, I have to do a frontal area, don't I? What I mean about a frontal area is something like, hold on. Let me see. Let me just build a temporary wall. So this will just be temporary for now. Because if I want to do 2 doorways, what I'm going to need to do is extend this section out like so. So I can just have a section going out. So maybe like right here, put the pillar. And maybe put the other pillar like right here. What I mean about pillars is extend these all the way down like so. Well, I guess we'll just do it right now. And we'll do this side. The reason why is so I can have a roofing in the front area of this. Come on. I do not line up. What? What in the world? Hold on. It was lined up. What the hell? Why is this one not lining up? Excuse me, game. Excuse me. Earth to game. There we go. So I'm assuming it's not gonna work. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is this. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll do this off camera, but basically what I need to do is put these through. These need to go through, or these need to go through the ground, like so, because it's not gonna hold up these. Or actually, let me see. Oh no, it did hold it up. Interesting. We're gonna go for the same design as that, basically, for the most part. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Let's get to this we built. Let's figure out all this. And let's make a pretty looking building. Well, we're in a freaking snowstorm on this freaking map. Anyways, welcome back. So I think today's episode was pretty good. Very long speed build, but it was pretty good. So let's go over this, and I think we actually might be doing one more part because I actually came up with another building that we could do in this area. So there might be one more part. I'm sorry, but I feel like there should be one more because this is I came up with the idea when I was building this. But anyway, so let's talk about this. So this building is kind of like the compound builds I've built, but it's not. And the reason why is, I mean, look how complicated this roof looks. This is amazing. I'm actually very happy with what I have designed here for this roof. And it looks like an intricate like art piece, to be honest. Like, it looks really cool. Now, obviously, if we go up to it, there are some problems with it. But first, before we talk about that, let's just take a look at the entire building itself on the outside. And yeah, the roof, I mean, I like it. It's a very different kind of roof. I kind of had this design in my head for when I was going to do the compound originally. But then, obviously, the compound one, I wanted it to be more flat so you can fly birds and stuff. But this is a snow area. You know, if you take real stuff, like, you don't want to have flat areas. You want at least like a slant as much as possible because of all the snow. The lesser snow on your roof, the better, because then your roof won't collapse in. So I was thinking about that, and yeah, you know, came up with this design. Now, it's a very interesting building, I will say, because of the roof. And I did add the little styles of the pillars going down, just like the other building, so it matches. But I think it works out a lot. I really like it. I'm like really happy with it. It's like the one thing, like, I've seen a lot of well, not seen a lot, but this building is kind of meh to me honest. It's very complicated and it's very messy. This one is very straightforward, very clean, very easy to make. And we gotta step our game up. Gotta step our building game up. So here we go. Here's a nice little building. I don't know. It's very simple for the most part for building wise. And like I said, like, I don't like flat stuff, so like the whole front was flat, so I broke it up, completely destroyed it, and kind of added kind of like a cool little design. Now, I didn't really even have to add like the X's, but I kind of figured, you know, why not try to add some X's and stuff. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. We come inside though, like I said. Very cool. We could have added a balcony area and stuff, but I was figuring just, what the heck, forget it. And I could do something like this if I wanted to as well, if I wanted to get rid of those pillars, the little pillar things. You could do something like this, and then break it up into like a wall itself that goes down. So there's two separate walls. Don't know if I'll do that, probably not. I don't really do interior stuff, but I would use, I don't even know what I would use this building, to be honest with. Like, what would I store stuff in here? Maybe just dinos? Maybe big dinos? Maybe add, how tall is this? 4'8"? Couldn't add a behemoth gate. I don't know. It is what it is. I really like it. I'm really hopefully you enjoyed it. Now, the downside of it, let's go back up to the top. Why the downside? Now, ARK coding is pretty messed up. So, like, for instance, right here, I could not add my my actual the roofing all the way to the side because there was a coding problem with the behemoth gate and the doors and that the roof cannot be placed there. That's the other problem with these. I don't know why. I just really don't know why this isn't coded properly, to be honest. Like, it can go here, right? Like, for instance, I can do it somewhere other places, like right here. This has no problem. This has no problem with intersecting. And I had that problem down here, right? Look at, no problem down here. On this side. But when I get on this side, it has a coding problem. I just don't understand why it's coded like that. The roofing, I would say what I've said a couple times is the roofing and ceilings need to be like kind of recoded, to be honest, to actually be useful. Because like stuff like this should be like, oh yeah, you should be able, definitely be able to place stuff like this. No, you can't. You can't place the little ends. It's just impossible. You have to like figure out the whole combination and stuff, and it'll just take you forever to get through this. But that's a really cool design, actually. I'm looking at it. But it works sometimes. I mean, look at these are connecting, these are intersecting, but like for like major parts, like I don't even see this as a major part. I don't know. It's very stupid, to be honest, but hopefully they'll be able to fix that like soon. I mean, the building mechanics in the game are pretty much the one thing that never gets addressed in updates and stuff. I mean, sure, like, oh, a bug fix on the pillars and stuff, but nothing like actual, like, fixing, like, stuff like that. But maybe one day they'll actually look at the building stuff and actually redo it on coding. It's the same with the, like, it's the same with everything. It just drives me nuts. Like, you can't place, like, walls on a section like you should be able to, like right here, for instance, like, right here. There should, like, why is this intersecting? I don't understand. How come I can't place that? I mean, like, right here, too. Here, and here. Like, I don't know. Stuff like that kind of just bothers me with the game. But for the most part, it is. But anyways, enough about talking about that. Hopefully you understand on how I built this. Hopefully you enjoyed the building video. We're going to probably do one more part, and that's because I have one more building we can build on the other side. And I think that's it. I don't know if you guys want me to do any interior stuff, to be honest. This is not my kind of thing. Don't really like to do interior stuff. I only do interior stuff if it's like my own, if I'm going to live there. But for the most part, I like this this castle snow fortress that we have. And we have like the whole... The king would sit up here, and then maybe, like, I don't know, whatever that building could be. Maybe that's, like, the arena or something. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. So, anyways, that is it. If you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and hopefully enjoy. Don't forget, like I said in the beginning of the episode, if you want me to build something, put it in the comments down below. Go to episode 3 and look at all those comments, and then comment down below, because I don't want you all to say the same thing. Well, say other stuff. So I know exactly what we're going to be starting to build. But yeah, so anyways, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.